And today, we're going to start our journey to Niamh. And I figured before we got into the cultural and historical aspects of Niamh, I'd start with a story of Oisín and his journey to Niamh. In ancient Ireland, where the hills rolled like waves and the rivers sparkled under the sun, there lived a hero named Oisín. His name means little deer or fawn, also grace and agility, which for a warrior is a good name. He was the son of Fianna, the legendary hero and leader of the Fianna, a band of warriors known for their bravery and skill. Oisín was renowned not only for his prowess in battle, but also his poetic heart, which he found beauty in every glen and glimmering stream. His adventures were many, but you see, none would compare to the journey that would take him to Niamh. It was a bright and sunny day when Oisín set out from the Fianna camp near the great forest of Comer. The scent of wildflowers filled the air, and the songs of birds echoed through the trees. As he rode on his magnificent horse, he felt a sense of wanderlust tugging at his heart. He'd heard tales of distant lands and adventures yet to be had, and today that longing would lead him to an encounter that would change his life forever. As he journeyed deeper into the woods, Oisín came across the shimmering lake. Its waters glistened like jewels. He dismounted and approached the shore, captivated by the beauty of the sea. The surface of the lake reflected the sky, creating an illusion of endless blue. As he gazed into the water, he noticed a figure emerging from its depths. A woman of unparalleled beauty riding a magnificent white horse. Oisín's breath caught in his throat as he beheld her. She had flowing golden hair that danced in the breeze and eyes that sparkled like the stars. The woman rolled gracefully to the edge of the lake and smiled at Oisín. Her voice like music. I am Niamh, daughter of the king of the Niamh. Her voice soothing and ethereal. I have come for you, Oisín, for I've heard of your bravery and your songs. Will you come with me to my home? Niamh's invitation filled Oisín with a sense of wonder and excitement. Niamh was a land that he had only heard about in stories, a magical realm where time stood still, and the inhabitants were blessed with eternal youth. The thought of leaving the mortal world and embracing the enchantment of Niamh was irresistible. Without hesitation, Oisín mounted Niamh's horse, and together they galloped across the surface of the lake. As they rode, the landscape around them transformed. The air grew sweeter, the colors more vibrant, and the sounds of nature became a symphony of joy. Oisín felt a sense of freedom that he'd never known before. As they approached the shores of Niamh, Oisín's heart raced with anticipation. The land was lush and green and dotted with flowers of every hue. Oh, the streams flowed with crystal clear water, and the laughter of its inhabitants filled the air. Oisín dismounted and looked around in awe. He felt as though he stepped into a dream. Niamh led him to his father's palace, and a grand structure adorned with shimmering jewels and intricate carvings. The throne room was filled with light, and Oisín could see beings of extraordinary beauty. She, warriors, and poets, celebrating in joyous revelry. Niamh's father, the king of Niamh, welcomed Oisín with open arms and praised him for his bravery and invited him to stay. Days turned to weeks. Weeks turned into months. And as Oisín embraced the life of Niamh, he explored the breathtaking landscapes and danced under the stars, and shared stories with Niamh and the other enchanted beings in the land. Time seemed to flow differently here. He felt youthful and invigorated, free from the worries of the mortal world. Oisín and Niamh grew closer, their love blossoming amongst the beauty of Tir na Nog. The two shared laughter, adventures, and countless memories, and Oisín found inspiration in the land, composing poetry that captured the magic of his surroundings and the depth of his feelings for Niamh. Together, they experienced the joys of life in a realm untouched by time and sorrow. However, as the seasons changed, a sense of longing began to stir within Oisín. Though he loved Niamh and cherished the beauty of Tir na Nog, he found himself yearning for his homeland, for Ireland. He missed the camaraderie of the Fianna, the stories shared around the fires at night, the memories of his father. Oh, and the adventures they together. They weighed heavily on his heart. One evening, as the sun set, the stars began to twinkle in the sky. Oisín sat with Niamh beneath a grand oak tree. The air was warm, and the scent of the blossoms filled the air. He gazed into Niamh's eyes, knowing that he had to speak the truth that lingered in his heart. Niamh, I love you more than words can say, but I long to see my homeland, to feel the embrace of my family and friends once more. I wish to visit Ireland, if only for a short time. Niamh's expression shifted, and a shadow of sadness crossed her face. Oisín, my love, I understand your longing, but you must know time flows differently here. While you may feel the need to return, the years that have passed in Tir na Nog may not be the same as what you remember. If you leave, you may find that everything has changed. Despite her warning, Oisín's heart was resolute. He had to see his homeland one last time. And after much discussion, Niamh reluctantly agreed. She provided him with her magical horse, a steed that could carry him swiftly across the land. But she warned him, do not dismount, Oisín, for if you do, you will lose your youth and the magic of Tir na Nog. Oisín promised to heed her words as he prepared for his journey back to Ireland. With a heavy heart and a spirit filled with anticipation, Oisín mounted Niamh's horse and began his journey back to the land of his birth. As he rode, the landscape began to shift once more. He felt the familiar pull of the earth beneath him. Memories of his childhood, of the Fianna, and the adventures he had shared with his father flooded his mind. With each stride, Oisín felt the weight of time pressing down on him. He urged the steed forward, riding faster and faster until he reached the shores of his homeland. When he finally arrived, he was met with a sight that shook him to the core. Gone were the familiar hills and the bustling camp of the Fianna. The land was different, strange, and unfamiliar. Oisín dismounted and looked around. Bewildered by the changes that had taken place, the trees were taller and the fields had grown wild. It was as if the very essence of Ireland had shifted while he was gone. Oisín called out to his father and the warriors of the Fianna, but his voice echoed back to him in silence. panic began to raise within him as he wandered through the landscape, searching for any trace of the life he once knew. After wandering for what felt like an eternity, Oisín stumbled upon a group of men struggling to lift a heavy stone. They were laboring hard, and their faces etched with fatigue and determination. Oisín approached them, hoping to find some familiarity in their faces. "What brings you to this place, stranger?" one of the men asked. "I am Oisín," with curiosity. "I am Oisín, son of Fianna," he declared, his voice filled with pride. "I have returned from the land of Niamh." The man looked at him in disbelief. "Oisín? The stories of your bravery are known throughout the land, but you cannot be he. Oisín was said to have left long ago, never to return." Confusion washed over Oisín as he realized the truth. Time truly did pass differently in Niamh, and while he lived in eternal youth, centuries had slipped by in the mortal world. His heart sank as he understood the cost of his choice. The men continued to speak, revealing the fate of Fianna. Fianna had passed on, and the warriors he had known were all now but memories. Their stories faded into legend. Oisín felt a deep sense of loss, the weight of his choices bearing down on him. In that moment of realization, Oisín felt a strange sensation wash over him. The magic of Niamh began to fade, and with it, his youth. As he looked at his hands, he saw them age before his eyes. The strength and vitality he had known slipping away. He had dismounted, and with that simple act, he had lost the magic that had sustained him. Oisín, now an old man, stumbled away from the group, seeking solace in the memories of his past. He wandered through the fields, feeling the weight of sorrow in his heart. His longing for Niamh and the beauty of Niamh was now tingled with regret, and he felt the ache of loss like a heavy cloak around his shoulders. As he roamed, he came across a hill where a group of young warriors were practicing their skills. He watched them with envy, remembering the days when he had fought alongside his comrades and the thrill of battle flowing through his veins. Feeling compelled, Oisín approached the warriors. "I am Oisín, once a hero of the Fianna and son of Fianna. I return from the land of the young, where time stands still and beauty reigns eternal." The warriors listened with rapt attention, captivated by the tale of adventure and enchantment. As Oisín spoke, he poured his heart, recounting his journey to Niamh and the love he found there. He shared the joys of eternal youth and the pain of his return, weaving a tapestry of emotions that resonated deeply within his audience. As Oisín recounted his expression and experiences, he could feel the weight of his sorrow lifting. That act of storytelling, a cherished tradition among the Irish Celts, allowed him to connect with the young warriors and to share the magic of Niamh. In that moment, he realized the importance of preserving memories and passing down tales of love and adventure. Though he'd lost his youth, Oisín felt solace in his role as a storyteller. He painted vivid images of Niamh with words, describing the radiant beauty of Niamh and the lush landscapes and the joy of eternal youth. As he spoke, he could see the wonder in the eyes of the young warriors, and he felt a sense of purpose rekindled within him. Oisín continued to share his tales, captivating audiences across the land. He traveled from village to village, recounting the adventures of the Fianna and the beauty of Niamh. Each story he told was a reminder of power and love and the complexities of desire and the importance to cherish each moment. As the years passed, Oisín became known not only as a great warrior, but also the bard of the Fianna. His stories echoed through the hills and valleys of Ireland, preserving the memory of his adventures and the magic of Niamh. The young warriors who once listened to his tales found inspiration in his words, and they too began to share their stories, weaving a rich tapestry of the history and the legend of Ireland. Oisín's adventures and legacy endured long after he passed from this world. The tales of his journey to Niamh became part of the cultural consciousness of Ireland, a reminder of the beauty and love and the importance of connection. It became the symbol of eternal struggle between the allure of the underworld and the bonds of family and friendship that anchored us to this earth. In the hearts of the people, Oisín lived as a reminder that while time may change, the world around us, the stories we tell and the love we share remains timeless. His journey to Niamh became not just a tale of adventure, but a testament to the resilience of human spirit and the enduring power of love.